So we just got full self-driving, and this is the turn that we couldn't do before. And now it does it. No, it can't do it. So first thing that I noticed about this full self-driving is that it follow quicker. Before, when I didn't have the full self-driving beta, everything was kind of slow and I have to take control. But now it's driving speedy like a human. The full self-driving display has been enhanced. I can make it full screen. All right, so now we're entering highway.
Kind of too fast for me. Kind of scary.
It is very speedy. I would say like not a beginner human driver, but more like an intermediate to crazy human driver. It's just like really grabs on and go forward. We're merging, so let's see what this thing is gonna do. Okay. It didn't even turn on the, usually it's really confused here, so I gotta be careful. It usually go like left and right, and it's really dangerous. So I have to take over every time I disengage autopilot.
I like this.
Okay, so wow, this is really smooth. This is a big improvement. It didn't sway because the lane is closing, and now it closed. We're on to the middle lane now, which is like the right lane, and it's just smooth. That was perfect.
Before the lane closed, the lane become wider, and before it would try to move left and right so much.
Before full self-driving beta, it didn't know like which lanes to choose. It goes crazy
because the lane too wide.
Yeah,
but
that
now
was
it just
butterfly
stay
smooth.
on. Butterly smooth. Oh, that's really perfect. You
right
know
there.
English. I know.
Man, that was amazing. That was great.
That was smooth and safe.
Yeah.
Before it's so scary.
Okay, so this is our first exit. Let's see if it knows to exit. Well, on autopilot it knows to exit, but we never trust it because it goes in so fast. But let's see how it does with full self-driving. Now it's not a good comparison because we're following behind another car, so it's going slowly. But overall, exiting it's good. It's very good. I like it so far. I actually am thinking of like more road tripping because this is very less driving for Nikki and I. All right, so now we just exit the highway, basically pretty normal. The car just did a turn signal for us, but it's getting very, very inconsistent. So I took over. It doesn't know which way to go. It's like left, right. So I'm assuming that it wants to be on a third lane, but I want to be in the second lane. But it was choosing between the two. Man, this is such an amazing view. I'm sure they will redesign this so that it doesn't have this crayon marking kind of thing like red and blue, because it looks very, very childlike. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome, man. If I were the developers, you know what I would do? I would get the weather information, so it will show rain on the road if it senses snow, or maybe get the weather information that it's snowing. Then it show you snow. That would be so beautiful. Do you imagine driving around and in the rain, and then you just put on some classical music, and then you're seeing this whole 15-inch screen showing you that is raining on the screen, which is that's just surreal. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, so full self-driving beta engaged again, and okay, speeding up by itself. I had to speed up a little bit at the red light section, but so far it's doing its thing. Now I know that there's another. It's gonna follow this lane because it's easy to do. Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna go in there. See, that's the thing. I don't know. I have to take over because it's like contemplating left or right, and that's upsetting. If it takes in the Google Map data with the lane, it knows that it has to be on this lane. It's like computer's supposed to be faster than us in getting this calculation, but it was like over there trying to left or right. It's very slow. Okay, so it's green light, so we can still go. This is good. This is very okay. Hang on, very good, very good, very smooth. It was thinking for a minute, but it did fine. So now we're in the city, so we can do some real city testing. Green light ahead, so it should go. Back in autopilot, you can actually it does that already. If it's followed behind another car and it's green light, it just follows. But if there's no car and it's green light, it will tell you, like, ask you for permission. Hey, can I go? And then you press the gas to say go, or pull down the lever. I wouldn't call it gas anymore. You press the accelerator. You gotta get it correctly. Things has changed. Like, we don't roll down the window anymore. We push the button to bring the window down. Maybe that's why I stick with rolling down, because you need to say the whole sentence. Okay, so far so good. I do notice another thing is that it stays on the left a lot. Like, it scares me. Like, I would not stay that much to the left. Oh, yellow light. Let's see. It's a sudden stop. Then again, it's a sudden light change. Ooh, that braking, that's not good. Even Nikki brakes better than that. God, it's hot today. Okay, so here goes. It's supposed to turn left. Ooh, man, it's so close to the curve. That confident is not, yeah, I don't have such confidence. But man, okay, so with autopilot, it would not be able to do that. Because it's such a short distance, it doesn't know to go left. But with full self-driving beta, it knows. So that's a huge improvement. I think we should test going around circle. So it's going now. Oh, cool. Okay. Please don't hit that curve. Please don't hit that curve. It doesn't hit that curve. Okay.
I scream.
You scary. It hesitated a little bit, like someone new to driving, like Nikki. I want to see this. So this is red light. I want to see how fast. Okay, it's green. Now it's gonna go. Beautiful. That's just beautiful right there. Okay, so it's supposed to turn left. So this short length of turning was impossible back then on autopilot. But now with full self-driving, so it's probably looking all three section. Okay, so it's running over a yellow line, which I would never do. But there's no car, so I'm guessing that's why they're okay with it. The speed net here is 35, so it sets its max to 39. It's very accurate now. Before, it might not even be setting it at all. Okay, so it knows to stay on the left lane. That's great. Now stoplight, so it stays. Now you can see the map went to a bird's eye view, so you can see everything once it slowed down. This should be the second time we would know if it knows how to turn left. Okay, so having my hand here, I'm just trying to make sure it does not run over the curb. Okay, jeez. It's like it doesn't know, so it's beep beep.
All those heart attacks, is it worth it?
I don't know if it's worth it or not.
Oh my God.
But we know for sure that for highway driving, this is a much improvement. We do know is that let's not stay on the rightmost lane because that's unpredictable. So we would stay like somewhere in the middle lane. You know what I think? I think
Oh shit.
Wow. Okay.
What was that about?
It's trying to give us wider turns, so it went this way real quick.
Damn.
Now it speed up by itself, so I didn't do that. I like that it speed up while changing lane. And that's what you need to do, is to match the speed.
I don't like how it just does its own thing. Oh, let me just go here.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I think we just have to get used to it, because with human driving, with my driving, I would do the same thing. Well, no, I would plan ahead. They were adapting. You checking your heartbeat?
Yeah, let me check my heart rate real quick. 101. Oh.
Nikki's heart rate is 101. So let's see mine. 72. I'm good. Okay. All right. It knows.
So rough.
Ooh, so rough and so tough, yo. Shoot. Okay, it wants to turn, which is good. Speed up and then turn. Oh, and then it knows about this guy. This guy's coming in without no light. Come on, man, have some courtesy. Shoot. God, this. Okay, so it wants to stay on this lane. So far, so good. Oh, this is just the scariest place to try out the full self-driving. Oh, it speed up very quickly. Okay, up ahead, it's gonna turn. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Ooh, don't go too fast, yo. Just Take your time. Ah! Okay. Oh! Ah! Okay, it's turning left. It's gonna turn on left. Okay, I took over. It was too quickly, so it doesn't know. So
It ran out of lane.
ran out of lanes, yeah. So now I'm just going backward. Okay. It's not perfect. Oh, 49. I need to speed up though. The people in the back, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it for the sake of testing. But this is the speed we're driving, and it's a comfortable speed. This is the speed that I would love if the full self-driving can take me from one place to another. And if they want to go this speed, I'm happy. I'll just read my book or something in the future, of course. Read my book, get things done. Could you imagine? Once they have level 5 autonomy, which means you don't have to have your eyes on the road. Okay, so it's gonna try to merge. Let's see how it does it. Okay, it's sped up. It just sped up, and then it's turning left on it by itself. Amazing, love it. Okay, and it's
Baby, it's merging.
I actually disengaged because that guy's trying to get in, and I don't trust full self driving enough for it to happen, because with that speed, from the past experience on autopilot, the car will halt overall. Straight line, perfect. You don't have to worry. Red light, green light, straight line, it's gonna do it. But back to the subject of in the future, just imagine we are owning a piece of technology like that probably I would say unheard of. We have one that can actually do full self driving already, but it's zone, like 50-mile zone, and there's people behind the scene watching you and getting you unstuck. Right? I think that's a Google project. But Tesla is doing something different. Tesla is doing for like the whole country, and then also different countries too. So when it does reach level 5 autonomy, that will go into the history book. It's just so nice. Imagine yourself getting out of the garage. You put in your destination, or if it knows like at 7 o'clock you're going to work, it just knows. You get in the car and it just does it by itself. Get out of the garage, go straight to work. And on your way to work, let's say you will commute like 30 or 2 hours, whatever it is, let's say 1 hour. In that 1 hour, if you didn't have to focus on the road because it's level 5 autonomy, you can get a lot of things done. You can get emails done. You drive to work 30 minutes and you drive back. That's an hour of wasted time. If people need to go to work, like let's say a company doesn't want them to stay home, like Tesla, then in that 1 hour, you can get a lot of things done. Imagine having a meeting, a Zoom, a Teams, a Slack meeting in the car. Ooh, okay, here's a turn. I'm pretty sure it can do this easily. We are going to another friend's house. So, okay, yeah, that's just perfect. There's no need to worry. I mean, it's not really a test because I'm pretty sure autopilot can do that already, not just full self-driving beta. But here is, I need to get to the left lane. Oh, that is no hesitation. It just calculated, oh, there's enough room in the front, and so it just went, and then there's no car in the back, it just went straight to it. Now here's the one that I have to always take over because we're going to the main highway, and so there's a car right on the left of me, and now we have dotted lines. So of course Tesla always follows rules. So now it's able to go left, but it doesn't want to. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn on the left turn signal, and then if anybody give me enough space, Tesla, the full self-driving will take over and get me there. I'm after this car. Yep, right there. And sweet. And then do another one. Okay, it sees the opportunity. Imagine having to just sit there, be in a meeting. Let's say you have your phone right here. That's just amazing to think about because we've seen futuristic movie that does that all the time. Like what's that thing with Will Smith? iRobot, right? His car is autonomous, and he took over at 300 miles per hour, and the car was warning him, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because humans can't do 300 miles per hour in the car. We can't think that fast. Of course, we're not going to get there anytime soon. but we are at the beginning of it. Like right now, 5 years ago, you wouldn't think that I would be, no hands. Just it takes me within this lane, driving comfortably. Even level 2 autonomy, where you actually have to be focusing on the road. Imagine road trip. A lot of people like to drive, and they're like, "Oh, good, that's part of the fun is driving on a road trip." Well, that's just a small amount of people. But for people like me and Nikki, who loves to go to road trip, but we don't like to drive that much. You could drive like 30 minutes or an hour, like, oh, nice, and then you get bored. It's like, I don't want to drive, man. And so you turn on full self driving, and it's a freaking straight road because you're on a highway, and it just takes you there, and then you can just appreciate nature around you. So what we have right now is, I would say, unprecedented. Without autonomy, without full self driving, Tesla would basically be a $0 company. Because that's what set Tesla apart. There are a variety of electric vehicle now. So why would you want to buy Tesla? You have to make Tesla stand out. The people wants to pay, because he just raised the price like by around $6,000 for certain model. He raised the price again. I believe he raised the price 3 times this year. So the question is, why would people want to pay the extra for this electric vehicle rather than like Ford? So the race to full self-driving, the race to level 5 autonomy has already begun. The one who solved full autonomous driving will win the electric vehicle race. And the one leading it right now is Tesla. Since we have poor viewing condition, Tesla has turned off my full self-driving. Tesla has done with LiDAR. They don't believe that they need LiDAR for level 5 autonomy. So they remove. Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, something is on the road.
They removed LiDAR from the. Oh my God! From all cars since 2021. So now newer cars only have cameras. Our cars is 2019, so we have LiDAR still around, but it's not being used. So here's another thing that cameras can't do, is that the rain, mud, snow is going to block the cameras, and so we would not be able to have full self-driving. We're getting off?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is fine, because imagine it's like a pair of eyes. If we have mud, snow, or rain, we can't see anyway. But that's.
It's flooding.
It's flooding? Oh no, our last car got flooded. That's why we got a Tesla, which is not a wise choice because electricity and water, they don't mix. I'm turning back on full self-driving. So let's see. I have my hands on the wheel just in case. It's gonna exit this highway. Okay, it goes. Okay. Apply. Okay. Full self-driving is on. Okay. Yeah. It's just scary. And you know what? Freaking full self-driving it thinks it's our fault. It's like, oh, you guys didn't do well. No, I have my eyes on the road. I'm letting you do your thing, but then you discredit me.
They dug out.
Yeah, they dug out driving school and stuff like that, and we just got a warning earlier saying that we have like 4 out of 5 times left for full self-driving. Oh, there's a cop. Look normal. Look normal. Look normal. So okay, putting back full self-driving. We are heading down all the way south, like an hour away. But this is we're down to 39%, so we have to stop by here to get charging. We do notice that after like green light, red light, and then green light, the car actually sped up faster. Before it was like going slowly. Oh, you son of a gun! Electric. I don't know what that means. But again, it's not perfect. I'm just happy that I have full self-driving beta. What was I talking about before? Last time when we were here, we got up to 800 miles. Above 800 miles per hour charging, which is awesome because I didn't know there's a level 3 that supercharger here, which could get up to 1,000 miles per hour. So Tesla supercharging etiquette is you try, just like a bathroom, with a man's bathroom, right? You try to stay away from each other because they share the same network. If you get inside, if you get next to someone and it's being shared, it's going to cut their charging speed by half, or somewhat estimate half. I don't want to touch the rims. I'm getting really good at this rear parking, because you have to. Usually every supercharger, there's only one that you don't have to do rear backing.
And it's taken.
Yeah. So
This is why Nikki doesn't drive Tesla.
yeah, let's see. We are at 781 miles per hour because there's no one on the right of us. Last time we actually got 800, above 800. So it's going to take us 30 minutes remaining to charge to 90%.
From 39%.
Yeah, sweet. We just got done supercharging. Now, full self-driving is back on. We did our research on what that full self-driving warning was. Basically, we have 4 out of 5 left warnings before they take full self-driving away from us. So I gotta be careful. I think my next strategy is once it says take control, I gotta take control right away. I think the last time I didn't take control right away, I was like, okay, you can do it. It was like a motivational thing, but Tesla thought it was like a bad thing. Until full self-driving is no longer beta, they're gonna keep doing this to us. They're gonna mark us off like this. So I don't want to lose full self-driving because, quite frankly, I want to road trip with it. Right now, we are gonna enter a highway. Let's see if we do it by itself easily. So next is gonna merge left a little bit. So even though I'm just getting ready to see. Oh, there you go. It turned on. Okay, it chooses the right merging lane. Okay, here's the difficult part that with autopilot it could never do. Okay, it still couldn't do. I'll take over. Oh my God. See, and I bet you full self-driving just knocked me off for that. That's a minus point because I disengaged full self-driving because you suck and you minus a point from me and you know, and made me look bad. It's just not fair. Not fair, man. Shoot. Probably my freaking insurance Tesla score went down too just for that because I disengaged. What am I supposed to do? Just let you fail and hit somebody?
I'll stop in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it was like thinking, like, what the heck do I do? What the heck do I do? So of course I take control, and then it marks me off. Of course, Tesla say the Tesla score will not be marked off while on autopilot or full self-driving. But if it doesn't, then how come when I go into the Tesla app, it says, "Oh, you disengage." Like, what do? Don't disengage and just wait for you. Okay, here you go. Okay, it doesn't know, right? It didn't know to go into the lane, and then it gives me and say, "Oh, take control right away," and it beep beep. Like those things are bad. I don't think it's fair. But overall, I'm still happy that I get this piece of technology. I mean, it would be better if it's free, but it's not free. It's $12,000 right now. We bought it at like $9,000. But eventually, I don't even think they will give out. You can even buy full self-driving. Because I have a feeling that Tesla will make it subscription based when they're ready to release this non-beta version. And that's when they make money because everything is subscription now.